Oh, that's a lot of people.
Turn your face to
A group of black teenagers took over downtown Detroit, and hundreds have been detained by police. On Saturday night, hundreds of teenagers gathered in downtown Detroit, occupying the streets and parts of buildings, making it difficult to maintain order. Downtown businesses were forced to close early, and police stepped up patrols, imposing penalties on the offending teenagers and their guardians. A total of 15 parental responsibility citations were issued, and hundreds of minors were detained. This teen takeover phenomenon originated on social media. Teenagers organized through platforms like TikTok and Instagram to enjoy unsupervised gatherings in person. Similar incidents have also occurred in multiple cities, including Washington, D.C. and Tampa. Some residents are concerned about public safety and are calling for stricter regulations, while others view this as a sign that teenagers lack safe social spaces. In response, cities have implemented curfews for minors, and community organizations have planned year-round youth activities to provide young people with safe and positive gathering spaces. What are your thoughts on this? We welcome your discussion in the comments section.
So look, I know everybody has recently heard about the teen takeovers that have been happening all over the country. This is something, I don't know, that's new that these teenagers call themselves doing. I know a lot of people are claiming that the teenagers are doing this because, they don't have any place to hang out. They don't have any sense of direction. They just need, something positive to do. I don't know. To me, it seems like most of them are just out here acting like fools for no reason. In Detroit, for example, there was an incident where they stole somebody's chain. They're running into businesses, not buying anything, just running in there laughing, thinking it's funny. A 14-year-old ended up getting shot in the chest. Thank God he survived. But it's all just ridiculous. If you're just going down here, teenagers to have fun and party, you're not going to go down there, with the gun. What's the purpose? What's the purpose of that? Oh, sorry. You see the bunny rabbit? Sorry. Just got a little distracted by that. He's so cute. But anyway, back to the teen takeovers. My dog's trying to get the buddy. No, you can't get the buddy. But anyway, I think that they're just down there in these areas, beaches, downtowns, just acting like fools. And I mean, for example, too, the city of Detroit mayor has set up a committee trying to work with the teens to find out what they want, how she can help them. But it's like they're making a fool out of her because although she's trying to set up these different things, they're still doing the same stuff. And I'm going to tell you right now, nobody can make me afraid to go anywhere in my city. I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it and go where I want to go. I'm not afraid of no teenagers. And what needs to happen is that the parents need to whip their ass or keep them under control. Because if you are a parent and you know that these kids are having these teen takeovers, you need to be questioning where your child is going, why they're going there. I wouldn't want my teenage child going somewhere, hanging around a group of people that's running around up to no good, because even if my child is an innocent bystander, they could end up getting hurt. And that's something that no parent, wants to deal with. Yeah, you want your kid to have fun. You want your child to have different experiences. You want your child to have friends. But I'm sorry, with this group of kids that's doing these teen takeovers, I don't want my kid hanging out with those type of children. I want my kid hanging out with well-mannered children that just don't go around thinking everything is funny, thinking they cute. It's actually an embarrassment. And I'm just gonna flat out say it. I know it's classified as a regular teen takeover, but most of these teenagers that are doing this are teenagers of color. They're black. And to me, I know they're probably not there yet to understand the burden that black people have to carry, meaning, you know, meaning that if one of us do something bad, we all look bad. It's that same adage where I know some of you have experienced, you know, watching a news story on the news, and then the person that did bad black, and you like, damn, why they gotta be black? They're not there. They don't understand the type of burden that we have to carry. And I don't know how to prevent these teen takeovers. I don't know, you know, what has to happen, but it's going to be a long summer, and my fear is that one of these teenagers is going to end up getting hurt, not necessarily by each other, but by the police, because I know that the police, you know, they're down there enforcing this stuff, and the teenagers think it's funny. They might do something to one of them, throw something at a police officer, or shoot in the air or something and start running, and then people end up getting hurt. And it's like they getting hurt, you know, for no apparent reason. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, what happened to just nicely walking around, you know, boys asking the girls for their phone numbers or whatever, like just a taste to meet some girls from different schools or from different neighborhoods or different areas that you may not have a chance to meet, and just getting numbers and mingling. They not doing that. They doing stupid stuff, walking around with ski mask on, looking crazy. Just looking crazy. And I know some people say the parents should be held accountable, and some people say, well, there's nothing the parents, you know, can do. I don't care. How your kid getting down there? Are you dropping them off? And not to say anything about the mother who's, you know, negative about the mother whose 14-year-old son got shot, but she said that he was allowed to go down there. He just had to be home by 9 o'clock. Don't allow him to go down there at all. They don't need to go to no teen takeover at all. I'm sorry. You hang with your little group of friends that you know at home, or y'all go to the movies or bowling or to the arcade or something like that. Just something really productive, because really the places that they're going, there's really nothing for them to do. I mean, what are you going to do downtown? You don't have any money. I just don't, it just doesn't make any sense. And I know recently, I think some of these teen takeovers, now they see that the police is kind of, you know, riling everything up downtown, and they're being strict on it. Now they're going to the neighborhoods. If I don't want to take my 5-year-old or 10-year-old to a neighborhood park, and the kids up in there acting like fools. As a matter of fact, this past weekend or a couple of days ago, it was a teen takeover at a neighborhood park, and them fools was up in there shooting. And it's like, kids are there. Don't they know that somebody can, you know, can end up hurting? You could hurt a kid, or you could hurt an elderly person, somebody that don't have nothing to do with none of that. And it's just ridiculous. It's getting out of hand, and it needs to stop. And I'm sorry, you know, our parents kind of knew where we were. They weren't taking us off to act like no fools, and that's what needs to happen today with these parents. And if you can't do anything with your kid, then I guess you need to find somebody that can do something with your kid, and they can get him in line and control him. That's all I got to say on the topic. Y'all can let me know what y'all think. I appreciate any type of dialogue.